Hopefully you've gotten a very good idea of what call options and put options are. I just want to show you on the platform. Now that you know some of these concepts, I just want to show you. Let's take a look at Apple, for example. If you want to take a look at Apple options, you have options all the way from weeklies. This one expires tomorrow. This one expires next week. And this is the March monthly. And you have options going all the way to Jan 2018. So this is on Apple. And so if you were to buy an option here, that would be 2 years away. And just for curiosity's sake, let's see what's the open interest in that, because open interest tells you how many options have been bought. You can see even in Jan 18, at the 130 strike price, we have 30,000 contracts, 40,000 contracts, 31, 32. So you can see that it's very, very popular. And clearly the calls are much more in open interest than the puts. So you can see on the put side, basically just one or two in the 10s and 11 and 13, but everything else is in the lower thousands. Whereas on the call side, you have 32,000, 16,000, 31,000, 30,000, 40,000, and so on and so forth. So obviously the bias is towards the calls, which should tell you that over the next 2 years, people are expecting Apple to go up, which is not really a big surprise, but that's how you would look at open interest. And what I wanted to show you really was, you can see this bifurcation here in this blue and black. Apple price is 96, and so that would be right in between these two strike prices, between 95 and 97.5. So all these are out of the money calls, and these are in the money calls, because obviously already Apple's passed those strike prices. And then on the put side, these are all in the money puts. You're going the other way now. And these are out of the money. You may not know what the implications are. There's lots of implications with all of these. There's time decay implications, there's volatility implications, and you have your set of Greeks. So do a risk profile and see now how a put option works. So right now, Apple's right here, so you're at 0. But as Apple goes down, if it goes down, you can see the white number that tells you how much profit you'll have on this particular option. And of course, your maximum loss is what you paid for the option, which is about $9 per share. So for 10 contracts, which is 1,000 shares, you'll pay 9,000. That is your max loss on Apple. However, you can see there's unlimited profit on the downside, but on the downside, you really cannot have unlimited, because it can go at most to 0. So you'll be capturing everything between 96 and 0, but it is not unlimited. Anyway, hopefully you've got a good feel for options, what you're looking at. There's a lot of learning curve. You're going to see bonus strategy number 2, number 3, and number 4. So bonus strategy 2 is how you can buy stocks at much lower prices than what it's trading for. So imagine that's a very powerful way to pick up stocks that you want to buy, but not pay the price that it's trading for. In fact, you'll be paying much less. You can also create an income in this process. So that's a very powerful strategy. Then I'm going to give you bonus strategy number 3, which is if you already hold stocks, then how can you create income every month from these stocks that you already own? So that's bonus strategy number 3. And finally, bonus strategy number 4 is how to protect your stocks if you think they're going to fall in value and you don't want to sell them. It's a long-term holding, but at the same time, if you're concerned that the stock is going to fall, then how can you protect your stocks in a fairly cost-effective manner? So these are the 3 bonus lectures coming up right after this, which will give you a very good idea of the power of options. Hopefully you can benefit from these. Thank you.